Hey guys, it's Wolfy-Chan and I'm back with another anime review. And this anime is part of my childhood. This anime, I love it. This anime has a card game in it as well. And it is a very, or at least was, I still think it might be, popular card game. This thing, believe me, and I still play the card game. I still buy the cards and everything for this card game. In fact, on my desk as of right now, I have my deck on here. Didn't even think about that when I was making this, but I have my deck. Now, what card game am I saying? What anime am I talking about? What is going on? Lots of stuff. But it's Yu-Gi-Oh! The more basically having Yugi side and Yu-Gi-Moto and kind of mostly the beginning of the series where everyone's kind of watched, and yes, it was on 4Kids. I know. Not a lot of people like the 4Kids version. I didn't care. I liked it no matter what. It was Yu-Gi-Oh! It had Yugi in it. It was amazing. The only Yu-Gi-Oh! I don't actually like, I think, started at like 5Ds. And it was just the bike part. I'm just like, okay. And after that, I'm just, I watched an episode or two of 5Ds, and I like the main character. He is awesome. I don't like the bikes. I'm glad that they're wearing helmets. And really, I kind of stopped, I think, closer to the end of basically the second one, with the academy and stuff like that. Just because some of my, favorite characters in that one became evil and stopped going into the school and stuff, and I was just like, no. I'm a no on that. I'm a no. So, I'm talking about the original Yu-Gi-Oh! And all that stuff in the first episode, that somebody had green hair. My favorite character. My Seto. I know Seto is basically the D-bag of this universe. He's rich. He basically is putting out the whole card game and the materials so he can play the card game. He's making the tournaments, and by the way, can I say this too? After he does the Pegasus one, he makes a tournament just because he wants to face Yugi again, and he knows that Yugi will only go into tournaments. Bruh, there's better ways. You can just go up into his house. Except you ripped up his grandfather's only blue eyes white dragon. Because you wanted to be the only one to have them. Oh, you dirty, dirty person. I still care about you. He has a brother and he takes care of him. So, it's cool. Candace, don't know. But this is an amazing series. It is a long series. It has some of my more favorite parts. Some of the more upsetting parts. I don't know if anybody else, as a kid, remembered when, Weevil. When Weevil ripped up Exodia's and threw it into the sea. Nope. No. Weevil's card should have been thrown into the ocean. Oh no, your moth. That's how I felt about my Exodia. By the way, I actually have great moth. Some of the cards that were originally from that, I have them. Some. No. I still don't think I have Exodia. I still don't. I don't even have Paladin. No, I have Paladin, or the Paladin Magician. I don't have that. I could only talk about cards. Really could, because I love my Yu-Gi-Oh! I love Yugi. I love actually when it got to the end of the series. Oh. And you actually find out that Yugi's spirit that's kind of living in his, basically, piece, which, they don't actually talk about how many pieces there are in the set, because there's, a scale, there's a necklace, the scale's never used. There are some of the parts of the Millennium Treasures that are never used and never get to shown. And it's sad, because I'd like to have seen. Which, One more thing, though. With the Millennium Piece that Pegasus, I don't think has anymore, but used to have, it was in the eye. No offense. You had to not have an eye for that to be in there. Ah. No. No. But it's definitely the very long one. And when it got to the end, it was very sad, because then you got to realize what the spirit's name was, which is Atem, which everyone just called him Yami Yugi. But it's so sad, because he was in Egypt, and it's like, that's my favorite thing. It's like Egypt, and then it brought it into that, and I was like, I'm done. This is my most favorite anime. And that was when I was also a kid. But it's so good. It is, at least the 4Kids version, if anything other than that. It is very kid-friendly. Come on. It is awesome. They still have it, so anybody can watch this. It's just for the older generation that's at least around my age. This is a classic, and we still love it. It's amazing. I will still watch this. Hell, I think I actually marathoned it a couple months ago, or at least a month ago. It's been a while, but I love it. I love the characters. Joey, I swear, is just Joey. And I love the cast. I love all the people. I really do. Like, even the villains, they all kind of have their own special thing about them that I like. So I definitely recommend this to any age group. Female, male, has action. It does have romance. Don't know why they shoehorn that in there, but it's in it. And it's about a card game that I fell in love with. That I bought all the cards for this. It's amazing. And I definitely recommend it to anybody. Really, this is an anybody type of situation. So if you like this video, definitely leave a like. Comment below if you've ever collected Yu-Gi-Oh cards. What's your favorite card? Mine actually is a little card that you actually don't get to see in the anime, but it's like a cat with wings. I can't remember it. It was my first card that I ever got, and I loved it. And then, like, I think it was either with that pack or the second pack, I got Barrel Dragon. Those are my loves. They're awesome. I love them. So what's your favorite card? Or, what's your favorite episode? Or what's your favorite part about Yu-Gi-Oh? Or what saga of Yu-Gi-Oh do you like? Once again, I'm more of the original leading up to the end. So, if you like this video, or liked anything about this, or just like Yu-Gi-Oh, definitely subscribe, because I do make videos every day, either anime or manga related, and maybe even a movie on Monday. So I hope you guys have been having a wonderful day. Snow is melting. Snow is melting. Still, I really hope that you do have a wonderful day. I hope it's not snowing where you live. Wolfy-Chan, out. Bye, guys.